Darling, say 15.
All right. What's it like out?
Grey.
Gray? Wow.
Darling? Oh, darling. Don't go back to sleep again.
No.
Do you want breakfast?
Yes, please.
Fried or scrambled? How do you want your eggs?
Poached.
Poached. Darling, you are going back to sleep. Come on. Do you want your bath before or after it?
Before.
Oh. Well, I won't bother putting them on yet, then.
Barbara. Come here.
You'll be late.
I'm sorry about the row last night.
Doesn't matter.
I was tired and bad-tempered.
No, it doesn't matter.
It was my fault.
No. It's my fault.
Do you, still want to come away with me, then?
Yes.
Are you sure you'll get the 2 weeks off?
Yes, I'm sure.
What is it? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Yes, there is.
Oh, I don't know, Bruce. It's just that for some people everything seems to come so easily. The right person at the right time. Everything simple and straightforward. I always seem to get involved, always complications.
They'll sort themselves out.
Will they? When? Just spending the night together sometimes, it's not what I want.
Oh, no, it's not what I want either. It's not what I want at all. But there's the spot I'm in. I've got to be careful.
Yes, I know.
Well, I mean, you know how uncooperative she's being. She's making it as tough for me as she possibly can. If I'm going to get her to agree to the divorce, I've got to make sure I don't antagonize her.
Are you sure you want it?
What?
The divorce?
Oh, Barbara. Come on now. You know I want it.
marvellous if this flat were ours.
At 15,000, you must be joking.
How did you get it?
It was easy, my love. When you're the honoured representative extraordinaire of the Brandon Estate Agency, you're in the happy position to take advantage of your clients' generosity in their absence.
And what if they find out?
My dear love, with the owner sitting in the Bahamas, how can he? God bless you, sir, and may the sun rot you.
Bruce?
See who it is.
Who is it?
Meter man.
What?
Meter man. Come to check the meter. Gas company.
It's a meter man. Come to read the meter.
Well, let him in. Pretend you live here. Get rid of him quickly.
Right. Yes?
Miss Willison, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right then. Miss Willison.
Well, would you come back later? I'm in rather a hurry.
It'll only take a second. Where is it?
The meter?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't lived here very long.
You don't know where your meter is?
Well, I haven't seen it anywhere. I really don't know if we have one.
You got gas, haven't you?
Yes.
Well, if you got gas, you got a meter. Where is it?
Perhaps it's in the kitchen.
That's a good idea. Doesn't seem to be in here. I don't see it in here. Don't seem to be in there neither.
Oh, I don't think you look very hard in there.
What's this? Bedroom in here?
Just a minute. Look, there isn't any meter in here.
No, it doesn't seem to be in here. I don't see it.
Look, do you mind getting out of here? Why don't you try the bathroom?
The bathroom? That's a good idea.
Well, come on then.
Miss Willison, I believe there's somebody in your bed.
No, there isn't. Now, do you mind getting out of here?
I'm sure there is. It looks like somebody. Didn't you know there was somebody in your bed?
Do you mind getting out of here?
I am sorry. He seems to be asleep. Your husband is still asleep, Miss Willison. I'll try the bathroom then.
Well, get rid of him, for heaven's sake.
The bathroom's over here.
Okay. Yes, it's okay.
What is it? What do you want?
He's my partner. I'm Tom, he's Dick.
And Harry's waiting downstairs.
Yes, Harry's waiting downstairs, just in case.
Did you read it?
The meter?
Yes.
No. We haven't found it yet.
Haven't found it. Where is it then?
Well, I don't know.
It may be in the bathroom.
Or in the kitchen. I don't think he looked very hard in the kitchen.
Miss Willison's husband is still asleep.
Miss Willison's husband?
Yes. He's still in bed.
Asleep?
He's dozing.
Dozing? Wait a minute. Maybe there's been a mistake. Maybe it should be Mrs. Willison. Let me see that. No. Top floor flat, Miss Willison. Miss Barbara Willison, right?
Right. Now, will you please get on with it and get out of here?
Yes, let's get on with it.
I'll check the kitchen. I'll have a good look. Is this it?
Yes, that's the kitchen. He'll find it. Dick's good at checking things. He checks everything. He's got the magic eye.
Yes, I'm sure he has. If you don't mind, I'll go and get dressed. I'll be a little late for work.
Oh, wait a minute. It'll only take a minute. Dick's quick. He's terribly quick. Whoops. I'm sorry.
That's quite all right.
What time do you have to be at work?
9 o'clock.
What's the time now, then?
Oh, about 8:20.
Well, that's all right, then, isn't it?
I found it.
He found it
Yes, it was over on the other side of the fridge.
by the back door.
There's no back door.
No back door?
No.
That's the only way out, then.
Yes.
Well, that's not very handy, is it? I mean, in case of fire or something.
Not very safe, not very hygienic.
Could you take a reading?
No. I didn't have a pencil.
Oh. You take this.
It won't be long. Tom's very good at reading meters. He's an expert. He has the velvet touch.
What are you doing? What are you doing that for?
What am I doing? I'm securing the door,
What for?
so no one can come in. I mean, we don't want to be disturbed while we're reading the meter, do we?
Bruce?
Did you call me?
No, she called Bruce.
Bruce? Bruce!
Yes, Bruce.
Bruce?
Did you take a reading then?
No. I didn't have my pad.
What's going on here? What the hell's going on?
He woke up.
Looks like it.
Hasn't got dressed yet, though.
No. We're sorry to have disturbed you, but we're just taking a reading of your meter. I mean Miss Willison's meter.
Are you Mr. Willison, then?
What the hell's it got to do with you? Get on with it.
Darling, they've locked the door.
Locked the door? What have you done that for?
For security.
Just to be on the safe side.
Look, I think you'd better go.
Oh, we'll go.
We won't be long.
I think you'd better go right now, otherwise...
Otherwise?
Otherwise what?
Otherwise, I'll call the police. Call the police.
We are the police. Special branch.
Yes, we're making a checkup, you see. There are a lot of things we have to check. This is yours, isn't it?
Yes. That's mine.
I wouldn't do that. No. I wouldn't try that if I were you.
It's disconnected.
Yes. It's been cut off.
Harry took care of that.
Yes. Harry took care of that downstairs.
What do you want? Do you want money?
Money? We've got money.
Yes. We've probably got more money than you have.
There isn't anything of any value here.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Would you, Dick?
Oh, no, Tom. I wouldn't say that.
Well, what do you want? What do you want, for Christ's sake?
For whose sake?
Christ's sake, he said!
That's not very nice.
That's not nice at all. That's not very hygienic.
I think he'd better sit down, don't
Yes,
you?
I think he'd better had.
Did you bring the provisions?
Oh, yes. Plenty of provisions. feet up.
Up, 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 up.
Fingers. Good boy. Ah. Your turn.
Ooh. Come on, hold. Pretty green one, come on. I saw that!
He kicked me. He kicked me on the leg.
Look! You're not being very polite, are you?
I think he's got a mean streak in him.
You know, I could put this right through your throat, and you'd never hear a sound.
Well, hardly any sound.
And there's no one there. How sad. You're lucky. Not everyone has their own island.
Bastard!
Now, be a good Miss Willison. I don't want to have to use this.
And I don't want to use this.
So just be polite and nice.
If you are nice and polite, no one will get hurt.
There's no need for anyone to get hurt. Very much. Don't cry, Miss Willison.
There's no need to cry.
I've got to get to work. We've both got to get to work.
We've got to get to work too.
What kind of work do you do, Miss Willison?
Miss Willison?
I work in a shop.
What sort of a shop?
A dress shop.
Sell dresses, do you?
Sweaters, mostly.
Mostly sweaters.
What about you, Bruce? You work in the same shop, do you?
You sell dresses?
Or sweaters, maybe?
He's in a mean mood.
Harry was supposed to have taken care of that.
Supposed to have taken care of that downstairs.
Do you suppose it could be Harry?
Ringing up from downstairs.
Is there a phone downstairs?
I don't know.
We don't want to have to tie you up, too.
It's nicer if we don't have to tie you up.
Do they ever give you any sweaters?
At that shop where you work.
Do they ever give you any for yourself?
I should give you a sweater or two.
Harry should have taken care of that.
He slipped up.
Yes. Sit down, Miss Willison.
I think it's about time for our party, don't you?
Yes. I'm beginning to feel in the mood.
Everything seems to be all right, doesn't it?
Yes. Everything's fine. You haven't got any glasses in there, have you?
In my bag? No.
Where'd you keep your glasses, Miss Willison?
In the kitchen, probably.
Yes.
Oh, please don't cry any more, Miss Willison. Because we're going to have a party. Music, dancing. And lots of games. Lovely games.
You people will spend the rest of your lives in prison for this. You know that, don't you?
You're not going to play our games. We're just going to ignore you.
Is he playing up again?
He's being very fanciful.
We'll ignore him.
That's what I thought.
We won't give him a drink then.
Definitely not.
Have a drink, Miss Willison. Dick's poured you a drink. Wouldn't you like it?
It's good whiskey, the best. I bought it last night.
It'll do you good. You'll like it.
I think I'll just check the bedroom.
That's a very good idea.
I'll just check it out.
You wouldn't want to offend us, would you? I mean, when you're invited to a party and given a drink by the host, it's an insult not to enjoy it. Drink up, dear. All of it, Miss Willison. Very good, Miss Willison. You'll soon be in the mood. Have another. Don't you wish you could join the party? Not too tight, are they? Not too loose either. That's all right then. Too bright. Far too bright for a party. The sun's coming up. I think it's going to be a fine day. The sun's too clean for a party. I think I'll close the curtains.
What's you doing to me?
Doing? Nothing. Just getting you in the mood.
Hmm?
To fly, Miss Willison. To fly.
That's very cozy.
Nicer like this, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Did you find anything?
I found this coat.
That looks like a very nice coat. That's from a man's suit, isn't it?
Yes. Bruce's. It matches his trousers.
So it does. Try it on.
Do you think I should?
Why not?
You know, this is a very smart suit.
Yes, it is. That's the latest. That's the way they're doing it now.
I know. I've got quite a number of suits like this at home.
Dick's rich, you see. He's terribly rich. You should see all the clothes he's got. I don't know where he keeps them all.
I think this coat would fit you better than me.
Do you think so?
Yes, it's not quite right on me.
Well, maybe I'll try it on later. Sorry. Do you find anything else?
I didn't find any pajamas. I mean men's pajamas.
No pajamas?
No. He must have been sleeping in his underwear.
In his underwear?
Ugh.
It's not very civilized.
Not very hygienic.
Something in there.
It feels like something. It's a wallet.
Oh, yes.
Bruce Richard Victor.
Victor. That's a good name.
It's a good, strong name. There's a driving license.
Uh-huh.
It expires next month.
Your driving license expires next month.
And there's some money.
Oh, yes.
Not very much.
Oh, that's hardly worth.
Here's something.
What's that?
Bruce Victor, the Brandon Real Estate Agency. He's an estate agent.
A real estate agent?
A real estate agent.
Well, that's wonderful. Bruce, have you got any house going for sale? I mean one of your better class houses. Because Dick's been looking for one. Well, he's tired of the penthouse he's been living in, and he wants a real house. Well, it doesn't have to be too big a house, about 8 to 10 bedrooms, with one more bathroom than there are bedrooms. Just so long as it's in a good class area.
And everything all electric. I don't like gas.
Yes, Dick's allergic to gas. Unfortunately. Have you got any house like that, Bruce? Have you got anything like that on your books?
Go to hell.
You can't do anything with a fella like that.
It gets meaner all the time.
Nothing else?
Postage stamps.
What about her things?
He's got quite a few things. But no furs or jewellery.
No furs or jewellery?
No.
Oh, dear, dear.
Barbara? Bruce, Richard, Victor, we didn't invite you to our party, so don't be rude.
Miss Willison is happy.
Are you happy, Miss Willison?
Have another drink, Miss Willison. More?
Cigarettes, Miss Willison.
A real cigarette, Miss Willison.
They're helping you to fly, Miss Willison. Draw deep, Miss Willison. And come with us.
I can see right up your nose.
Music, I think, Tom.
What a clever idea. What a pretty alligator. Do you know, there was a craze once for keeping baby alligators as pets. The pet shops did a roaring trade. They were imported in thousands. Little baby alligators. Just hatched out. The children loved them. They were just like lizards, with big heads. They were so friendly and playful and cute. Cuddly. But of course, the ones that survived soon began to grow bigger and become rather awkward to handle, rather on the rough side. Not quite so cute and cuddly. In fact, a nuisance to have around the house. Breaking things, snapping, doing business all over the place. Suddenly there were hundreds of them that nobody knew what to do with. The pet shops didn't want them back again. Lots of those little alligators ended up in the dustbins with their heads chopped off. Others, the lucky ones, ended up in the local zoo. But others, many others, ended up a different way. They went a different way. You see, people discovered there was one extremely simple way of getting rid of a little alligator so long as you hadn't let him grow too big. You just dropped him down the toilet and pulled the flush. That's right. Drop him in head first, plop, down he goes. Just like you do every day. He's gone. He's out of sight. He's vanished. He's out of your house. You don't have to think about him anymore. But what if you're the alligator? You haven't just vanished, have you? Where are you? You're in a pipe, being carried along by some water. Pretty soon that water stops and you're stuck in that pipe. You try to crawl along. It's very tight, there's not much air. After a while, maybe hours, some more water comes down and washes you further along. After more hours, maybe days, you're washed out of that pipe and dumped into a larger one, like a tunnel, where there is much more water and mess, and where the movement is faster. You're carried along, swirling, floundering, gasping. But since you're an alligator, you swim pretty well. And then suddenly, one day, splosh, you're gushed out into a great black lake of slime. It's very dark down there in the sewer. And very quiet. You swim around, desperately, trying to find something to get your feet onto. Because after all, you are not a fish. Perhaps you never do find anything to get your feet onto and you eventually drown. Or perhaps you die of asphyxiation. Or perhaps you just gradually starve to death. But perhaps you do find a foothold. You find a resting place, a breathing space. Your eyes grow attuned to the darkness. And perhaps in that particular sewer, there are rats and vermin and dung flies. And you are able to see, chase, catch, and eat those rats and vermin and dung flies. You even eat some of what you are floating around in. You exist. You survive. You live. You grow. You learn your way around down there. You know where the rats are. You know where the resting places are. You grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And perhaps one day you become a full-sized alligator. Can you imagine the surprise of the first government sewage inspector that went down there one day and came face to face with a monster alligator? That man ran fast faster than he never run before in his life. That man has never been seen again. In some cities, they had to organise teams of experts to go down into those sewers with searchlights and rifles and machine guns to hunt those alligators and kill them, and they did. And now, baby alligators are no longer permitted to be imported as pets. It's not surprising. But if ever in your life you find yourself down in a sewer and you come face to face with an alligator who blinks at you from the bog, who hates you with all his might, who opens his huge jaws to take you in, you mustn't blame him. You cannot blame that alligator.
Are you sure you won't have one? I'll light it for you.
No, I will not.
Oh, come on. Have a real cigarette. Oh, Bruce, Richard, Victor, listen to the music. Tom's quiet. He's always very quiet. So listen to the music. out and it's raining. Just slightly.
Richard. Is he your boss?
My boss? Definitely not.
But you're his assistant, aren't you?
No, I'm not. We are partners.
He treats you like an assistant.
No. I don't think so.
He takes over everything, leaves you to do the dirty work.
Dirty work?
I heard him say that you were his assistant.
When was that?
This morning before you came in.
You were asleep.
No, I wasn't.
Called me that, did he?
Yes. Yes, he did.
We are partners.
You get your fair share of everything.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Yes.
I bet he takes everything he wants for himself.
Oh, no, he's very generous. He gives me anything I want.
I don't believe it. I think he just uses you.
I wanted to talk to you about something. About something I saw in your wallet. I didn't mention it at the time. I didn't want to cause any embarrassment.
What was that?
A photo. A photo of two little girls.
Well?
Well? Whose little girls are they?
They're mine.
But not Miss Willison's.
No.
You mean you're married to somebody else and you're with Miss Willison?
It's none of your business.
That doesn't seem very nice. That doesn't seem very harmonious.
Oh, go to hell.
A wife, two lovely children, and Miss Willison. And you wish us in hell. Bruce. Have a piece of salami.
No.
That was nice music you had on. We heard some of that.
It's Beethoven. Or Mozart.
I thought so. Would you give him some?
No, he doesn't want any.
Oh, you don't know what he's missing.
I don't think he does.
put some music on?
No, not just yet.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
I know where I'm going. Do you know where you're going?
Have some salami, Bruce, and settle down.
This key looks like it won't be to the door of your office. And this key won't be to the front door of your room. Because it's there or not. Which is it? Here's an interesting key. This key looks interesting. You know what it is? I think it's a car key. To the key to your cabinets. What do you call it? You got me here. You'll never find it out. I wouldn't count on that. I'm good at finding things. I'm an expert at finding out things too. It's my best point. I've had a lot of experience. I can find out almost anything. Don't move, please. Don't make any certain movement. Or this thing might go off. I might jump or something. You know, life is very precarious, isn't it? We all live on thin ice all the time. The ice is very thin. You can go through any time and you don't know how far you will drop. You never even feel the drop. We never think about it much, do we? We don't appreciate it much. But the thing that precious is supporting us. We take it for granted. Only when the ice starts to melt, or crack, or disappear from under our feet, then we shriek for help. Too late. Too late. It shrieks. Oh, more prayers. More tears. There's no promise. You're not going to be needing the car anymore. You're never going to walk out of here again. Oh, you know that, don't you?
question of that. It's not a question of how you might to ask about me. We just can't leave you behind to tell you for what. We don't operate like that. We have to be thorough and take care of all the little details. We never leave anything behind. Oh, you won't get enough behind. We'll parcel you up and take you with. We have a special system. We've got a private disposal system for parcels. Yes, I'm looking. We won't tell anyone. We won't tell anyone anything about it. You won't? No. It's a marvelous place. How can we be sure of that? Be sure you won't after we've gone. You might change your mind. No, no, how do we know that? I swear. I swear to God we won't tell anyone. If you'll just, if we will just, if you'll just go. Take what you want and just go. You won't tell anyone, no. You swear to God? I swear. It's a marvelous place. It's just marvelous. You've got what you wanted, haven't you? We've got a lot of the sweetheart. You know, when a blade is as sharp as this one, you never actually feel anything. Not a thing, actually. I'm told. I'll tell you anything. What was it? Out on the outside of the street in the big white bears. They try to dress the same as when you drive yours. Is anybody else there? No. I know those two keys to the front door. Yes. Well, you got anything about you? No, not one. They're at the wall. That's not what helps it. Look. Please. Please. I've got a wife. A wife. Two children. Two children. And Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson. Wilson, I've been having a chat. Oh, yes. Is he being a bit more friendly? A little. In some ways. You know, Mom was a lovely girl. Yes, she is. She's lovely. She's very warm. Yes, she is. She's warm all the way. Yeah, Bruce. You've been around Barbara for some time. You bastards. Goddamn bastards. and his wife, and his 2 children. Have you got the address? Yes. I've got the key too. That's nice. Yeah. I thought you might come on there. Easy. Good idea. Anything of any value? Not much. Says he hasn't got much. How about jewelry, Bruce? Let's start with that. You got any jewelry anyway? No rings, cufflinks. Tuck-ins? Watches? No. Yes, yes. I've got a pair of gold cufflinks. I thought so. I thought you'd have a pair of gold cufflinks. They must be worth something. How about gold medals, Bruce? You're wearing any medals? No. Silver medals, maybe. Paintings, etchings, prints. No. Any valuable collections, first editions? Stamps? Porcelain, old coins? No. Well... Yes, yes. Some stamps. Stamps? I knew it. He's a stamp collector. You've got a good collection, Bruce. Is it valuable? I don't know. You don't know! I don't know what it's worth. How long have you had it? Since I was a boy. It must be quite an old collection. Are those stamps antiques? I don't think so. All right, then equipment. Typewriters, tape recorders, radios, television sets, binoculars, field glasses, cameras, photographic equipment. Oh. You want any kitchen appliances? New refrigerator, gas cooker? No, not new. All electric? No. Vacuum cleaner, mixer? No. Washing machine, sewing machines, carpets and rugs? I don't glassware. Bruce? Oh. Linen, draperies, garden furniture? Bruce? That's a gift. Bruce? Gem swallow? Baby sailor? Hardware, software, anywhere? Bruce? No. Going up? Delivery ladies lingerie? Going down, gents lingerie? What? Any type of gadgery? Any valuable of a gadgery? Bruce? 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 Yes. No. No. Anyway, this fellow must live in an empty house. He's got nothing there at all. Yes. Must be pretty spooky there at the night. In the daytime, you mean? Yes. But spookier in the daytime. No wonder he spent Miss Wilson all the time. Do you see what I see? Yes, I think I do. Isn't that a watch? Yes. A gold watch. 17 jewels. And great time. What more can you ask of the watch? You are so right. Well, look, that watch was a present from my wife on our 5th anniversary. A present from your wife? And you've been wearing it in Miss Wilson's bed. Bruce, you really should own a different watch here, you know.
It's dark. It's raining.
Look, Bruce. Just interesting. Would you like another drink, by the way? I believe this is yours. Oh, yes. For everything, definitely. Everything's in my bag. You know, I was just telling Bruce here how we won't be able to let you walk down there. Unfortunately. Because of the risk involved. I've just been telling him how we would have to take care of you both. Do you know what he said? sin. He said that if we didn't, I mean, take care of you both, he wouldn't tell anybody anything. He wouldn't say a word about it, ever. Say that. Oh, yes. But he swore to God. Did he? Did he swear to God? Yes. Twice. Twice. Can you believe him both times? I don't know. He's very tricky. You don't know how tricky he is. I think I do. How do you feel about that, Barbara? I mean, if we didn't, would you?
I don't know. I don't.
That's an honest answer. Oh, yes. She's honest. We'll have to go ahead with it then. Yes, it can be helped. Why us, for God's sake? You don't even know us. But you know us. We recognize you. And even though morally performance are equal. Equal? How the hell do you... You see, your indignation only proves my point. You still think we have the right to shout, don't you? We can't afford that risk. Let's get on with it. Talk on with Harry. Yes, we need Harry to help work things out. Harry's the best of our business. Don't worry. We'll make it as painless as possible. You don't feel like it? Just like going to the tent. No, it's like a little baby with a princess cricket. It really will be terribly cold. This is. That's the way it is. You know, this is one of those things you read about in the break. Happy little dream can happen to you. It's one of those things that read in the papers of everything could happen to you. Until it happens. Until it. You've been happy. You've been doing what you wanted to do.
I don't want it.
I mean, did you always want to work in a shop?
No, of course not.
What sort of things did you want to paint?
I used to paint things as I see them. As I sometimes see them. As I see them now.
What's that? That looks like your parcel. It is my parcel. What have you put me up here for? Barbara, would you mind standing up? Would you mind trying this on? You know, Richard, there are times when I don't understand you at all. Yes, Thomas. I can understand that. Did you see Harry? Yes. Well, where is he? She's in the... What's he doing in the ground? She's getting it wheeled up. Out in the kitchen. I picked this coat up on the last job. when you were in the kitchen. Yes. Did you check the meter? Yes, Dick, I did. Did you take a reading? Well, I didn't know about that. All right, quickly. Come on, David. Hey, all you got what to say. Come on, get me out of here.
I think they've gone.
Albert, come on. For God's sake, get me out of here.
I know they've gone.
Albert, please. Please. Albert. Stop it. Stop it. Don't try me. Don't try me. Albert.
Tell me about your life.
Stay here. Who is it?
Mr. Harold.
It's Harold.
Yes, I have some of your belongings in your coat, I believe, and other things. I merely wish to return these things. Good afternoon, Miss Wilson. This is your coat, I think, and these are yours. Your watch, your wallet, your keys. I believe that is the correct amount of money.
I suppose so. Who are you?
Harry. Harry? Yes, I told you through.
I thought you said Harold. Miss Harold.
No,
told us all about you. Harry's waiting downstairs, they said, just in case.
Well, I am Harry, but I wasn't waiting downstairs. No, I've just caught up with them and they told me what happened. Do you mind if I sit down? I'm afraid to get a little dizzy if I stand for too long.
Well, look, we'll have to be leaving here shortly.
Oh, I'll go in a minute. But there's something important I must ask you.
Where are they now? In jail?
In jail, no. But they're on their way. Who are you? What are you to them? I'm their parole officer. They're on parole. They're supposed to report to me every day. Sometimes I have to go looking for them. I'll always find them. After this, it's all over for them. Of course, it's a great disappointment to me. The psychiatrist let me down again. They gave me a favourable report, so I judged them safe for this trial period. I recommended them for this parole. The long and the short of it is that it's a failure for me. A very sad failure, the worst I've ever had. I'm a good judge of men, always have been. It's my vocation, there's my card.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, those printers have let me down again. Now then, about the police. Presumably you've given the police a full report. You've given them all the details.
Yes, of course.
Of course. It's...
Well, the phone was pulled out.
Oh, yes, the phone was,
But we certainly do intend to tell the whole matter to the law.
Well, haven't you got in touch with the police?
In touch with the police? No, I haven't been in touch with them yet. You see, I've only just heard. I surmise the police will be contacting me. Now, I was wondering about that coat. Coat? Yes, the fur coat.
Oh, the coat. I'd forgotten about it.
You forgot about the coat?
Yes,
Well, the time they left, Miss Wilson was very upset.
I'll give it back to the police. I certainly don't want to.
No, of course not. It is indubitably stolen.
Well, if that's all.
Oh, yes, we must be leaving.
Oh, is it so late? I make it 5:30. Would you make it?
Yes, I make it 5:30.
5:30 what do you make it?
5:05.
Ah, 5:05. I only have a big hand on this watch. The little hand came off. It disappeared one day.
What was it you wanted to ask us?
I wanted to ask you a very great favor. I wanted to ask you if you will see them.
See them? What do you mean, see them?
I mean, see them just for a minute.
See them where?
Well, here, I have them downstairs.
Downstairs?
Oh, please don't be alarmed. They are under guard and they are handcuffed. You see, the long and the short of it is that they're very ashamed for what they've done. They're penitent. They badly want to see you, to apologize to you. They requested it.
It's out of the question. We wouldn't dream of seeing them.
Wouldn't dream of... I would have thought you might easily dream of seeing them. I mean, just for a minute.
There's no point, is there?
Absolutely none. The sooner they're carted off to jail or wherever they're going, the better.
Yes, that is their destination. As soon as we leave here. I warned them that you wouldn't want to see them, but they thought there might be a chance. Do you think you could possibly see them? I mean, just for a minute. It would mean a great deal to them, and you might be glad you did. You might, I think.
I have absolutely no interest in seeing them or in getting an apology out of them. I think you ought to decide, Barbara, I mean. I leave it up to you.
I don't mind if you don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Well, all right then, but it's got to be quick. Only for a minute, you understand.
Yes, certainly. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I think you're both very fine people to do this. You have my wholehearted admiration. And I'm sure you won't regret it. I'm sure you won't. Come here. So you came up?
Yes, Harry.
Well, come in. But only for a minute. This has got to be quick. Now then, you men. The long and the short of it is that you wish to apologize to this lady and gentleman for the terrible, outrageous way you behaved here today. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, go on then. Say what you want to say.
We want to apologize for the terrible, outrageous way we behaved today.
What else? There is more, isn't there?
Yes, sir.
Well,
We want to say that we'll never again do anything like that again. Never.
you don't hope that these people will refrain from bringing charges against you, even though these charges may mean the end for you. Mean that you go back for the rest of your lives with no possible chance of coming out again, do you?
No, Mary.
I don't suppose there's anything you wanted to say.
Well, surely it's not a question of us bringing charges at all. In the hands of the police, anything.
In the hands of the police, yes, if you insist. But unless you bring charges, there is no case. None which the police will pursue. After all, no serious damage was done, no injury incurred. Your property has been returned to you.
Well, just supposing that we didn't charge them with anything. Well, what exactly would happen to them then?
They would be reincarcerated for breaking parole.
Ah,
I couldn't say specifically, but I would prognosticate anything from 2 to 5 years.
and then they'd be released again?
Contingent, of course, on their evincing absolute positive indication of genuine progress towards rehabilitation.
Yes, sir. Do you think there is any chance of their rehabilitation?
Well, I'm reluctant to make a prolepsis, but I consider they have a 50-60 chance. Do I infer by all this that you are actually giving serious consideration to the possibility of refraining from pressing charges against these men?
It's just... well, never mind what you said, that if we were to bring charges, then they would never, ever get another chance of rehabilitation. Well, we feel,
You feel.
we feel that perhaps we want to bring charges.
Well, boys, you've heard what's transpired. Now I think it behooves you to make some expression of gratitude to these extraordinarily kind people.
You don't have to say anything, just go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, boys, on your feet. Boys, what are you doing?
I'm scratching my chin. I'm scratching my ear.
No, but I mean the handcuffs. What's happened with the handcuffs?
Seems to have come apart. Why has to? This whole thing seems to have come apart. My whole thing seems to have come apart, too.
All right, go on downstairs now. I don't know what's happened with those handcuffs. The locksmith let me down again. Come on, boys, let's do it. Boys, I want you to behave yourselves.
And are you going on, aren't you?
Yes, they are. All right, be quick.
What's he doing with that? Not going to let him open it.
It's all right. I know what's inside. I've been through the contents. What did you want it for? Had to take it downstairs with you? They will in a minute. But they just asked one favor, one last favor. And it didn't seem too much. They just asked if they could have one more for the road, and that seems reasonable. All right, boys, go ahead.
Do you think this is a very good idea?
Boys, do something, can't you?
Yes, Miss Harold, I don't think that's a very good idea at all.
It's just one for the road. No harm in it. You're absolutely think they'll ever forgive you for forgiving them?
And you people in court have been crushed, smashed to bits.
Us. Not us.
We're not responsible. Don't blame us.
Boys?
Let's get out of here. What the hell are you doing?
Trying to recognize him.
Recognize what?
Only myself.
Let's think about things now, huh? What I mean, let's get out of here. What? But we've got to get out of here.
Go home, Bruce!
All right, if that's the way you... Well, all right. If that's the way...
I knew I'd leave him, for he would leave me. It was only another affair. Like Mama once said, who would bother your heart? The world is full of lonely men. You wake up alone, you reach for the phone and try my connection again. So why should I frown if he's coming down? The world is full of lonely men.
See